All right. I'm going to do a recap of everything that's happened on the front deck repair. We started with the top rail and all the way around, removed all the rotten wood, all the screws, ground everything down. I mean, we got a little bit of wood along this lip to get off, but it's being a real pain in the ass, but we'll get it. It's not going to be that difficult. But we got it all the way around to the side companionway, and that was the beginning of the project. We got underneath this sheet of Kusa board where the other box was. It's ground down, but from underneath there's a couple of spots under there that we're going to have to cut out. And in the bathroom area where this drain was on this side, we had to cut that out. And we still got some stringers to play with and some screws to pull down there. We got that sanded and filled. The major one that I've been on since Christmas is, well, let's get back where you get a view, get an idea. This whole box area, you can see the line back there. That's all that's left of the area where the box was. There was a drain right there by, just like that one. There's a drain over there, but the board's covering it. There's a drain right over here too, and see that line up the wall? They had this box on here. They were like storage boxes. I don't know why the hell they had them. They're kind of ugly, very ugly. But the water ran inside of them, and also where the drain was right here, it ran down. You can see where the wood is just completely rotten. You can see that piece of plywood that's still laying down there. I'll zoom in. I mean, that was the top part of that wall right there, the closet. That's the closet in the laundry room. And then here in the closet in the crew quarters, all this wood was compromised. But I'm cut out all the way. If you look at the plywood, I'm cut out all the way to good wood, all the way around. There's one little spot that I'm seeing over there where the plywood's a little compromised. I may cut that out. I don't want anything in here rotten. Nothing. I've got to cut the end of that stringer off some more. But I'm going back with, I'm zooming back out. It's making my camera look funny. There we go. All right, that sheet of, or the stick of 2x4 pressure treated. I'm going to treat it with there's a spray bottle down there on my deck, and it contains a liquid boric acid. And once you spray the wood with it, nothing can eat it. So even though that's a pressure treated 2x4, it's still getting treated with boric acid. So it's just a little, extra insurance that I don't have to do this again in my lifetime. If he would have did maintenance and kept up with everything, then, his idea of fixing crap was right like that piece right there. That is Flex Seal tape. That is Flex Seal tape. This is Flex Seal tape. I guess that's all of it. But they coated the deck with a white bed liner. So that's a pain in the ass to grind through. But I'll get it all ground down after we got to do the hatch area next. I wanted to get the major leak. I'm trying to get the major leaks before rainy season gets back here. I want to get my deck sealed in. This thing's like a freaking colander. It just leaks like a sieve in so many places. And I've got a water leak down below because I'm getting water in my engine room build, so I got to find that. I'm pretty sure it's a shaft locker if it ain't coming from the rear, but it's not supposed to be able to get in there if it's not in the engine room because the engine room is bulkheaded. But that's just another story and another day. But anyway, I wanted to show the whole deck area and what's going on and what we're doing and what I'm doing. But I can only do so much. My back won't let me work very long. And I'm going to make the white doors. I may make those tomorrow. I may take a break from this BS right here, but I can't leave this open very long because I don't know how many days of sunshine I got. And yeah. nightmare on Boat Street. I'll get that all vacuumed out, get that whole insulation out of there. I'm pretty much I'm decided to tear out all the walls down below in the forward section. You know, I'm never going to have a crew, and I don't need all the rooms down there. I'd rather have an open workshop and an area where I can put all my stuff. Because I'm not going to be able to keep this and my broke down truck here forever. So, got to plan on other things. And this is going to be a big hatch. That's what the Coosa board is for. I am going to make a large hatch, so getting large things down into the front part of the ship won't be that difficult. But that's just an update of what's been going on, what we're doing so far. Trying to keep everybody up to date on it. Oh, man, the back's killing me from doing this shit today. Okay, well, signing off.